Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally catching up. So these are going to be the February monthly messages. This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, and we're going to do a mini love message for y'all for these monthly readings. I'm only going to do one monthly reading this month because, again, I'm still catching up on the channel. We're about halfway through the month. Because it's Valentine's Day weekend. That's why I decided to do mini love messages. My full relationship spreads, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, are currently 50% off until the 22nd, if that's something that interests you. Otherwise, if the reading resonates, please give this a like, share, comment, or subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to grow and support the channel. Share with your friends and your family if it resonates. Share their reading, or the reading for their sign rather. Let's see what else. If you'd like to donate to support this work, there are ways to do that down below. Let's get started. So look at that. 9 of Pentacles, Pisces, 6 of Wands, which actually came up in the Cancer reading. Okay. And water energy came up, not just because it, of Cancer, but water energy came up as like another energy in the Cancer reading. Okay. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, you may want to go check that out. Queen of Wands reverse, which is interesting because I've been seeing that energy a lot. The Chariot also came out in that exact position for Cancer. So again, could be like these two cards were literally in the same exact position for Cancer. Prince of Swords reverse, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this is someone who you're actually probably not in contact with right now. Feels like they're sort of a little bit immature, whether it's like an actual, age is not really related to maturity, but they could be younger, but more so I feel like this is actually related to how this person behaves, how they show up, specifically around communication. Okay. So Pisces, you're sitting pretty here with this 9 of Pentacles energy, feeling very, it's a very abundant kind of energy, very, again, it's a single energy, but stable, solid energy here. It's talking about sort of, I feel like you have this innate abundance, right? And whether you actually sort of feel that in your physical environment or not, I feel like it's going to start sort of, expressing and manifesting itself in your physical environment very soon. For some of you, I do also feel like you could be moving homes. This doesn't feel like it's like, necessarily this month. It may be for some of you, but it does feel like it could be happening like within the, by the end of the year, because basically I'm getting like within the next 9 months. For some of you, I'm also picking up on that there's like potential pregnancy this year as well. Okay. So, could be you, could be someone that you are connected with. But especially I feel like if you have earth energy, okay, if you have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your chart, definitely pay attention to that as well. So you have the 6 of Wands here, victory and triumph. I really feel like, you're moving and headed in a very positive direction for yourself. Again, I'm feeling a lot of abundance. I'm feeling a lot of growth. I'm feeling a lot of really just like overall happiness, joy. It's like, it feels like, think of like the sort of most enjoyable day that you've ever had. The most like not necessarily the warmest, but it's like the most fair weathered, day. Everything went perfectly. All your interactions were perfect. Like that's really the energy that I'm feeling. And it's almost like, it's almost like how they say when like people use drugs, like they chase that initial high. This is a really bad metaphor for this, but I almost am getting that. It's like you're almost like trying to recreate a certain period or a certain feeling in your life. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Obviously, you can't like literally recreate the past, but I feel like you're kind of like hearkening back to, or like, just sort of like remembering with like this really deep, deep sense of gratitude, a way that you used to feel before. Okay. And you're like working on sort of, again, cultivating and harvesting that again. It just feels really, really lovely. Okay. So let's talk about it because you do have a few cards showing up here in the reverse. So I want to talk about them. Okay. One is you have the Judgment card here reversed, right? We know that Judgment sort of speaks to rebirth, okay? I do feel like Pisces for you that this is actually talking about, Pisces as the last zodiac, and this is something I do like weekly card pulls on Instagram, and I feel like in your post yesterday, Pisces, I was talking about how you're the oldest zodiac, right? So in my belief, right, because I believe in past lives, you have lived the most past lives of all the other zodiacs. So I feel like this is talking about like collective past lessons, both lessons you've learned in this incarnation, in this lifetime, but also lessons in karma that stem from past lifetimes as well. And I feel like there's a message here about sort of really needing to like, it's like, it's almost like, how people say like, okay, yes, you hear me, but are you listening? Right. So it's almost like it's one thing to know something, but it's another thing to sort of, okay, know it and stand in it and back and like, be backed up in it. It's like, my words aren't really coming to me the way that I would hope. I'll blame it on Mercury retrograde. I am also a Mercury Pisces, so perhaps that's part of it as well. But yeah, I just feel like, that there's a little bit of like struggle there, that in terms of like, it's almost like putting your, the metaphorical phrase of like putting your money where your mouth is, walking your talk, right? That that there's, and it could be that, perhaps it's like that you're going to face several, moments of judgment. Sometimes judgment for me can be like, it's like the universe sort of coming in and asking like, did you learn this lesson, or did you learn these lessons? Are you ready for this newness, right? That wants to sort of rise up and be again, sort of rebirthed into your life. And I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle there. Especially, I feel like it's related perhaps to a karmic partner or soulmate, okay? And that's where I see this Queen of Wands coming in. Again, don't pay attention to the gender of the cards. Certainly could be talking about a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For some of you, I'm actually not getting that this is necessarily a person that you are or have been romantically involved in. It feels like it could be more of a friend or even a family member, okay? But I just feel this strong sense of competition. So if it is, related to someone that you might be romantically involved with, it feels like there could be another person involved, okay? Perhaps you know about this, perhaps you don't know about this. I'm not really sure. I'm seeing a little bit of like a tower moment here. So again, I don't really know if that's in the past or if that may be something that's coming down the pipe, because I am seeing that there's maybe something you might see, some sort of information, some knowledge, some sort of action that someone takes, again, that you see, okay? That's really going to, for me, what it feels like it's really going to sort of reveal and illuminate what has been going on, and therefore maybe like what the lesson is that was supposed to be learned here, okay, with this Queen of Wands. We may clarify some of these cards for you, Pisces. I haven't done that for the other signs yet, but just because there's so many reversals that are showing up here. So the next card, like I mentioned, the Six of Wands and the Chariot both showed up also in the same positions in the Cancer reading. Is the Chariot, right? So Cancer energy. Again, I'm seeing this, like, I'm almost seeing that, maybe a tower-esque moment is on the horizon. Again, some sort of information that you might find out, especially with this Moon card here reversed, because the Moon can sort of talk about secrets, right? But when the Moon's reversed, it's, it can be talking about things coming to light again, right? It's almost like, again, think of the juxtaposition between when the Moon is out, right? And we're sort of in darkness versus the sun. The thing is I feel like intuitively, again, you sort of already know, but I feel like, maybe someone that you were dealing with was a bit toxic and sort of lied, right? So it's like, what you know because you sort of feel it, but you didn't actually have physical proof. Or if you asked them, again, it sort of feels like someone maybe wasn't as straightforward as they should be or could be. But again, I feel like, one, what you know, so trust it. But two, I feel like you might sort of get some sort of information, okay? So with the Chariot card here, again, I do feel like whatever happens, right, whether it's some sort of test, whether it's some sort of information that comes out, once you have that sort of realization, right, and once you, again, sort of, really make your boundaries very, very clear, okay, with regard to whoever or whatever this may be, the movement forward is like, it's like lightning speed, right? That you're like, okay, I'm out of here, or I'm, moving on. And for some of you, it could be that you're like literally physically traveling or relocating here with this Chariot card. For others, it may be sort of talking more metaphorically. And again, especially with the Moon card coming out here too, I do feel like for some of you, it could be talking about, oh my gosh, I forgot the outcome card. Hold on. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So for some of you, I do feel like it could be talking about, a more sort of metaphorical kind of moving on. Oh no, I already said that. For some of you, I feel like it could be talking about perhaps a Cancer. Okay, this could be involving a Cancer here. Either, someone, the Cancer could be involved in this sort of past situation that I'm thinking about, or it could be, someone new perhaps that's entering the picture. All right, we have the Moon card coming up here reversed. So again, like I said, the Moon can sort of speak to, well, a couple things. The Moon speaks to, again, yes, secrets, mysteries, illusions. So I do feel like there may be some sort of information that's coming to light, but the Moon can also speak to, our feminine side and therefore our intuition, right? So again, I'm getting this energy of like sort of knowing what you know, but not necessarily having the physical proof to prove it. I do feel like that physical proof is coming down the pipe, okay? I do feel like, again, for some of you, I'm getting this very strong energy of pregnancy. It could be Pisces, right? Because again, I feel like I felt that for you. It's like sometime maybe this year, you might find out that you're expecting, or again, someone close to you is expecting. But for some reason, I feel like that message could also apply perhaps to this past person or situation, that might be part of the information that you find out here, right? That perhaps someone else, okay, who maybe you envisioned some type of future with this person, right? You envisioned like a family with this person, but they're actually going to be, expecting, and sorry, I just laughed a little bit. It's not actually that funny, but I laughed because basically, if this is resonating, right, and you do sort of, one, again, you probably have sneaking suspicions. Two, if you find out about someone that you're involved with or that you used to be involved with who's now involved with someone else and they're expecting, I do have a feeling that they actually are also karmic partners. So, whatever, it doesn't actually really apply to you anymore, right? You kind of like dodged a bullet, to be honest, but it just like sort of tickled me in my head that they thought the grass was greener and they're gonna find out that it really ain't. So but again, not really your problem. Okay, so the outcome card here, Pisces, is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so again, I feel like this could be talking about a past person or situation again, because if you see this Nine of Pentacles, right, this is you. So I feel like this is like, the missing link, right? This is like there's something that you desire, that you want, that you need, that will make you feel like you have it all, like you're fulfilled. For some of you, this could be talking about a partner. For some of you, this could be talking about children. For some of you, this could be talking about something that's more work related. Okay. Regardless of what the case is here, I feel like whatever you sort of thought that it was, or might have been, who or what you sort of thought it was or might have been in the past, again, that wasn't really it, right? It's almost like the key didn't exactly fit. And again, it feels like there's something or someone else sort of on the horizon. I'm also feeling this energy for you, Pisces, which I also felt in the Cancer reading of, really tapping into your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. And for you, I feel like that's going to, bring out your more creative side or energy. Okay. The other thing too, like, I'm just getting a little bit of another message. Okay, this would be like especially for anyone who like may be still involved in a situation or with a person like this, a karmic sort of partnership. If you have questions about what that means, what that looks like, what that feels like, do feel free to reach out to me and possibly also book a session, because we probably would have to look into, again, your energy and this other person's energy to be sure. But basically, the way you can kind of tell if something is very highly karmic, one, it's a kind of like an addictive kind of relationship. So it can be really hard to break away from. But it is by no means like, it is not the type of relationship where people would look at and be like, oh, that's the kind of relationship that I want to have, right? Because it's sort of wrought with strife and adversity. It's a very, very difficult sort of relationship. And again, we, not just romantically, it can be a friendship, it can be a family relationship as well. So I say all that to say, I feel this almost like an energy of expectation, right? Of almost expecting something to go a certain way, or for someone to, maybe even sort of like make an offer of, like, this would almost be like a proposal, or, if this is related to work, like thinking that, something is, that you're going to get some sort of promotion or some sort of bonus. And this is kind of saying like, because again, it's like, this ain't it. This is not the soil sort of where you want to plant and sow your seeds. Okay. So to speak. That being said, I do feel like there's another opportunity on the horizon. Okay, I don't think that I said that, but I do feel that. I think I might have mentioned like it could be someone new coming in. So I'm just going to leave that Ace of Pentacles there up for you, okay? Because I do want you to sort of be open, you know, to new people, new things, new opportunities that do have the potential for growth, right? But again, just be really aware and really cognizant of where you are investing your time and your energy, okay? I'm also seeing like really connecting and working with green stones as well for the heart chakra. So jade, green calcite, prehnite, okay? And those will also, for any of you who, you know, remember, you have this 9 of Pentacles. It's an 8, right? Some of you, however, may be struggling to like physically manifest that material abundance in 3D form. And I feel like, again, really focusing on your heart and your solar plexus chakra is going to help that, okay? This Ace of Pentacles is coming in because you will have it all, Pisces. You will have that 10 of Pentacles, okay? Let's get your romance angel card and then we'll close out the reading. And then I got to stop recording for a bit. Yeah, codependency. This is addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel like, remember what I said about karmic partnerships being very addictive. Okay, so again, I feel like you're being called to get out of a karmic relationship. Your karmic partner is perhaps getting more involved with another karmic partner. But like I said, that is not your, you know, leave the drama for your mama. Like that is not your problem anymore. Unless you decide to make it your problem. That's totally up to you. You know, I'm not here to tell people what to do. Whoa. Okay, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like this is about someone new, okay? I also, again, someone new who may be coming in. I feel like that is really like the long-term potential partner here. It could be that, you know, you travel quite often with this person. I feel like this is also, you know, just in terms of like basking in your own relationship with yourself, which is interesting because you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So Pisces, please don't tolerate any BS from anybody, lover, you know, friend, family member, or otherwise. Be very, very, you know, the energy right now that I've been picking up on, and I talked about this around the new moon and the, you know, I post the moon readings. I stopped posting them to YouTube, so they're just on Instagram now, if that's something that you've been looking for. But the energy of the Aquarius new moon that we had this week was very, very much so about protection. Okay. And so you really want to, especially if, you know, you're energetically sensitive, if you're an empath, if, you know, you're highly intuitive, you're psychic, protect your energy, protect your space, you know, call in spiritual and energetic, and as well as like, yes, physical and emotional, you know, mental, financial stability, security, and protection. Okay, Pisces. So I love y'all. Y'all know that I'm part of the Pisces team Fishies. So Pisces, thank you again so much for watching. Again, if the reading resonates, don't forget to hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, including a relationship reading, which is 50% off until the 22nd of this month, feel free to do so. Follow me over on social media, like I said, so you can catch those weekly readings or the new moon, full moon readings. What else? I have a newsletter you can subscribe to. I'm doing bi-monthly meditation sessions this year. Hopefully we can keep it up all year, that align with the new moon and the full moon energy. So lots of stuff going on. Feel free to peruse down below. Again, feel free to reach out to me with questions. And again, I hope this reading resonated, and I look forward. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next reading. Take care. Bye.